I've been drinking Kool-Aid cameras like I did when I was 9, cause I like to pretend that I haven't lost the time. In the end, the nostalgia, though it tastes fine, I can only drink a couple cause it feels like a lie. We'd play Halo and we'd lay low in our basement until the sun began to rise. We would go to school but not learn too much, cause it's hard to read when you've got tired eyes. Months go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drank Kool-Aid in the summertime. Years go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drank Kool-Aid in the summertime. They've been with me for some time, and it's nice to know that they still by my side. Friends are like stars, cause no matter how far, when it's dark outside, they will be your light. We'd play Halo, and we'd lay low in our basement until the sun began to rise. We would go to school but not learn too much, cause it's hard to read when you've got tired eyes. Months go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drank Kool-Aid in the summertime. Years go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drank Kool-Aid in the summertime.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you.
Hello, and welcome to Beyond Streaming, episode number 16. I'm not Lainie. I am your fill-in co-host, OBJ, joined by the amazing
Tevin. Hello, everyone.
How you doing today, Tev?
Good, sir. And yourself?
Not too bad. Just been resting up after a very, very crazy tournament yesterday. We're recording this on May 1st. Happy May Day. And we are, we're recovering from a 2v2 kill race on Rebirth Island that we put on with Sweats GG, which was a lot of fun. So it was a pretty good time, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had an amazing turnout. Got to watch some amazing gameplay. Had some crazy reactions to it. Congrats to Soundy and Juice Season for winning it all. And thank you to everyone who participated in that as well.
Yeah, it was a super good time, and we're definitely going to do more of that in the future. I just, for the first tournament, I thought it went really well, and can't thank everyone enough for the support there. So, yeah. But with that being said, we've got a really great guest here today, one of Skirata Gaming's own members, the one and only BlessedShot. He's a streamer, content creator. He does YouTube and all sorts of stuff. So we're going to pull him in here and get going. How you doing today, Blessed?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm doing good, sir.
Good.
Thank you.
Swag.
So, Blessed, I usually start this podcast off with the number one question I ask everyone is, what got you into gaming and what was the first game you ever played?
Oh, I can go far back on this one. Well, my first game ever that I've ever played in my entire life was back in the day, Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo 64.
Okay.
I played a lot of that, like grinded it every single day. Even if I beat the game, I'll just go back and just start over and play it again. So, and I've been gaming ever since I was at least 3 years old. So 24 years into gaming and I'm still going strong. So it's been a journey gaming and I'm still going to game until the day I die. So
love it. Absolutely.
Lifelong thing, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Do you still play any Nintendo games, or have you just kind of moved on from that by now?
Dude, I'm still a Nintendo guy at heart. I'm always gonna be playing. I bought a Nintendo Switch a couple of years ago. I still play, the Mario Kart games, Smash Brothers. I'll go back and play on the Super Nintendo in our guest room. I'll still play Mario Sunshine. I'm a huge Mario fan, as you guys can tell with the the Yoshi emotes logo, all that stuff.
Yep.
So that's where I came from and all that.
Man, he would have loved the Nintendo store in New York.
Oh man,
Dude,
it was pretty insane in there. 2 stories of it.
2 stories.
yeah.
Hey, I might have to get me a ticket there. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Not only do they have all the merch you could ever want in terms of T-shirts and stuff, but they had like a little museum on the top floor.
Oh yeah,
with,
they did.
Every console, every handheld, gaming device they've ever put out and everything. It was just a really cool experience. Yeah, you would have been in heaven.
Yeah, so it was like an evolution too. So they had like all the handhelds, like
Yep.
all the Nintendos, like when it started off like with Game Boy Color and everything, and slowly just.
Don't tell me this now, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, my heart. That just hit me
I know.
real hard right there. I need to go pronto. I need pictures.
Next time you're in New York, I don't know if they have them elsewhere, but New York, man, you got to definitely check it out.
New York. All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. So how did that whole, getting started with Nintendo lead to getting involved in content creation? Were you watching people before you kind of got started, or did you just, get into it on your own?
Well, I wasn't really big on content creation 4 years ago. I was more like just play, games besides Call of Duty. Like I said, I played a lot of Nintendo. Sometimes I'll even play, I don't know. I wasn't really a gamer, like Call of Duty gamer back then, but watching my brother play, like I didn't watch any like big YouTubers or anything like that, or, watch any people on Twitch or anything like that. I've been watching my brother play, the first ever Modern Warfare 2 that came out back in 2009. And that's where I got the ball rolling for me for Call of Duty is I'll get off from school, and he's older than me, so he'd get out of school early. So just watching him just play Call of Duty every morning in this room right here that I'm sitting in, just watching him just get nukes or whatever, Harrier strikes, all that. It's just been like, and I fell in love with the franchise because he'll let me like play with him like split screen and online gaming. He's pretty much the whole reason why I'm here today on Call of Duty, still playing Call of Duty. Always have, always will play Call of Duty. So shout out to my brother for that. Let's go.
How much older is he than you?
Let's pretty much almost 3 years. So
Okay.
he's 2 years. He'll be 30 this year, and I'll be let's just say I'll be 28. So yeah, I'm an old fart, by the way, guys. So yeah.
Love it. So what got you into streaming? Like at what point did you want to take that step into actually starting to make content and start live streaming?
Well, to be honest, you guys may be shocked by this, but I'd never heard of Twitch before. Like 4 years ago, I had never heard of Twitch in my entire life. Like streaming in general, like I didn't really watch anything. But my little cousin is what really. He's a huge gamer himself, but he told me about Twitch. Like, yo, you should get into Twitch. And I'm like, dude, what's Twitch? He was like, you never heard of Twitch? I'm like, no. He's like, it's pretty much a living podcast. You can pretty much broadcast your favorite video games or whatever you want to do on there. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll get myself into it. And then that's when I'm like, all right, let's go ahead and just set this up and see how that go. I got chat on my phone. I got the bougie stuff. I don't have like a setup or anything. I had no cam for like the past like 7 straight months. God, I gotta think. Give me a second here. I gotta think. But yeah, starting off from like Twitch, I started with like Mortal Kombat, a lot of Mortal Kombat. Just grinded Mortal Kombat online multiplayer, talk a lot of trash.
Absolutely.
I gotta talk my trash. I got to like just teabagging people nonstop. Like you already know.
Yes.
But
Who's your main?
oh, Sub-Zero all the way, bro. Sub-Zero come on, the blue everywhere, man. Gotta represent the blue. But yeah, been grinding that. Got affiliate for like I didn't even know I had affiliate, but I was just streaming for like 7 straight months. Like, wait, I got affiliate? What's that? It was like, oh, I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. I was like, all right, let's go. Let's go to work. You know, save up for money, get a setup going, and then that's when. And then here comes the Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's play this and see how I roll here. I'm like, all right, I'm a little nervous on camera. I'm like, okay, don't know what I'm doing here. Streaming, I'm nervous. Like, get this, I'm really nervous, like streaming. I had a face cam in my entire life, and I'm like sweating. I'm sweating everywhere. Just I had like 5 people watching me. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, guys. I'm so nervous. I had to shut it off. But yeah, Black Ops 4 is what really got me started with like streaming on Twitch with the battle royale and the multiplayer scene. Played multiplayer for a while, and then I wanted to get into the battle royale scene for Call of Duty, and that's when I grinded solos, and I'm a solo grinder for battle royales right now. And then that's what everything just got me rolling there. Just grinded Blackout, and here we are in Warzone today. So
it's amazing. I wanted to get into this a little bit later, but the fact that like you just talked about how you were extremely shy at first, and with getting used to the camera and everything, the fact that you went from that to the point of twerking and putting on a
chicken suit,
a chicken suit, and doing a dance, like it's pretty crazy to see all that and how that's happened. So did you notice it, like when you became more comfortable? Was it a conscious effort on your part, or was it something that just the more you did it, the easier it became? Because you might, even if you still feel a bit shy from time to time, you certainly don't seem that way when we're in chat and watching all this craziness go down.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much, I just got used to it. Like like you said, the more I did it, the more better I got at it. And then something hit me. Like, you know what? Like, just don't pretend like someone you're not. Just just be yourself. And I've always grew up being the silly guy, just trying to make people laugh and doing stupid things while I'm on camera. So, especially like during school plays, I'll always be myself. Like, just as you say, the twerking and all that. So
Oh, no.
that's just me though. Like I'm just here for the long run, just being myself, having fun with Twitch. Same for YouTube. And it's just been I gotten real comfortable with it. So I'm glad people are, realizing that. I'm like, I can no longer be, nervous. Cause I was nervous at first, and now hey, I'm chilling now. So I'm chilling. But go ahead.
What keeps you motivated during this solo grind? Because typically solos is a mode that most people try to avoid at the moment. Is BR solos, as unpredictable as they can be, a lot of people don't want to go through the pain and agony of Warzone, but they'd prefer to do it with a friend. So what keeps you motivated? What keeps that drive going to do it by yourself?
Well, playing, I play most games besides Call of Duty. I play most games solo anyway. And to me, I feel like me playing solo games and battle royales, it makes me, I can do this without, help or anything like that. Try to, it betters myself to, play better alone without teammates. I don't know. I'm in my own little world when I play solos. Like, but it's just motivation. I just keep myself going. A lot of, content creators obviously play with teammates, but there's really not that many solo players out there for me, or when I watch people play. But as you said, as I'm saying right now, it's just, yeah, just keep going. Like, and it's a challenge for me too. It's a huge challenge, and I gotten used to it over the years. So it's
Sure.
yeah.
So I know that you are playing a lot of solos lately, but you've also got a pretty dedicated core group that you've had in your community for really as long as I've known you. I feel like Relin and Paradox and some of these people go back years and years. What's the secret to getting that core group and making it work in the long term? Because that's not easy for a lot of us.
It's not easy at all. But for those guys, I've loved them since then. Like ever since Warzone came out, we've all just had like this great vibe together. Just having fun. Like we weren't really like sweats, tryhards, or anything like that. I'm not saying sweats can't have those people out there too, but we really wasn't really caring that much. We were just
Vibing.
just vibing basically. Yeah, that's right. Not even care about winning or killing people. We're just having a good time regardless. But the key to our friendship was just talking to each other outside of gaming. Keeping the ball rolling, vibing, having movie nights. I don't know. I feel like we all just came from crazy background stories, and now we all just merge into one. And it's amazing how to me though, Twitch has been an amazing platform. Me meet amazing people like you guys, and people from other communities. So shout out to everybody out there that I met.
You've actually got to meet Relin IRL, right?
No, actually, no. That was the plan, but yeah, that was the plan. But he's been going through a lot with work, and he has like 3 children and a wife to take care of. And we were on separate islands when I went to go visit Hawaii. Okay. But the plan for next time I go out to Hawaii, where I'm spending at least 2 weeks with them, so that should be a whole lot of fun.
Nice.
But yeah, I haven't met anyone on Twitch in real life yet. Actually, no, I take that back. I met one of my mods in Ohio last July, which was a great experience.
I know someone else who lives in Ohio.
Yeah. Oh,
Ohio.
Oh.
Who?
Who?
Hey, come on back anytime. Just say the word. You got a place in Cleveland for sure. Oh, just doxed myself. Darn.
I was gonna say, wait a minute. But no. But yeah, I'll let you know for sure, 100%.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, I went to go see my mod back in it was like an early birthday gift, and it was like 5 days, but it was an amazing experience. At first I was really nervous because I never met this person before, but again, it was with Relin. Like I said, we all just grew together, texting every day, just chilling, keeping up with each other. So to me, the friendship was, the main key for me was just friendships and the good vibes that I'm looking for.
So one thing that stood out to me as well, other than the chicken dance and twerking and stuff like that. So before I even joined Skirata, one thing I noticed is that you love to use off-meta weapons. And I remember you had a title that brought me to your stream. Like, I didn't even know you were part of Skirata yet. Like, I met everyone else first, but it was like, if you had something, it was like, the title was like, if you use the growl, you're like a loser or something like that and stuff like that. And it was because you were still part of the M4 gang. And I was like, that was something I preached the entire time. And I was like, I like this guy already. So I went into the stream. So how's it been using weapons that have been off meta this entire time? And what has been your least favorite meta that was in so far?
Oh, there's so many metas. I hate it. Shout out. I'm sorry to anyone out there that was a huge Growl fan. I'm so sorry for calling you a loser.
I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah,
I still like it.
Yeah, me neither. But I wanted to stick out a little bit from using meta weapons. Obviously, Warzone was like a very fast time to kill type of battle royale. And like I said, I wanted to, challenge myself to use something that no one expects you to use, like an Odin or an SKS, AX50, P90, etc. And then when I get the kill on them, they're gonna be like, I can't believe this guy's using that weapon or something. And I've been doing that for like during like the M4, the Growl meta. Like I'll use like the Scar sometimes. God, I feel bad for calling people a loser now. Because I did join the Growl loser ship. Okay, I'm a loser too. Okay, that's all good. It's all good. But man, ooh, a meta that I hated.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. Let's just I'm sure anyone in chat and you guys can agree with me. Let's just be honest. I hated the doof meta.
Yep.
The doof. Okay, there's more than that. I lied. DMR, doof, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but the Bruin meta. The Bruin meta. Well, the worst was the doof meta, but the Growl was definitely a meta that me, Relin, and people just could not stand because they were snipers and you didn't stand a chance against Growls back then. But yeah, R.I.P. to the doof, and I'm glad it's gone today.
We've had a lot of people talk about the doof meta on the podcast. Oh my goodness, we had Kyle.
It's not a fan favorite, that's for sure.
Yeah, Kyle, I know Sweats GG. They had a lot to say about that.
The snake shot pistols were also not a fan favorite for a while.
Do not bring that back.
How about the hipfire PP?
There's so many metas. I just wanted to I can't. Even metas today, I can't. Even metas today, I cannot stand. The Bryn, for example, is one of them. I don't know how it is on Rebirth, but the Bryn and Caldera is just terrible.
What? It's all Owen gun.
What keeps you away from Rebirth?
What keeps me away from Rebirth? Okay. I stay away from Rebirth because I play so much Alcatraz during Black Ops 4, and it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, there's some different POIs right now in Rebirth, but I grinded a lot of Alcatraz, off stream, sometimes on stream when I'm playing Black Ops 4. And I kind of got old from Alcatraz I needed something different and a new challenge, like a new map, something I can get better at myself. Mm-hmm. So that's why I stick with Verdansk and Caldera.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'll still go back and play it if somebody, hey, I'm always down to play it. Like, I'm a bot at it, but one of you guys got to carry me. I'm just going to let you guys know.
So are you saying we're going to see you in the next tournament or...
I just need teammates. I'm good for this. I really wanted to be in that tournament yesterday, but I need teammates. And I don't think anybody that I know wanted. I mean, they're also the same. They're not really big fans of Rebirth except for Paradox. But I know Paradox has been busy. So, but hey, anybody wants to join me? Hey, I'm your guy.
Yeah, something that I've really enjoyed about watching your stream and your videos is the fact that, obviously you're a pretty good player, but you're not one of these people that just gets so sweaty that, you're able to make the stream really entertaining and have fun with, the chat, but also the people you're playing with, while also trying to win and do a decent job. I remember that clip where you and I don't remember who, but you were throwing the gas canister back and forth and you were playing hot potato with it, and it was the funniest thing. I just remember watching that, and it was no shot that they're just standing there in Caldera, tossing this thing back and forth. but moments like that where sometimes people might get too caught up in the game to be able to stop and just kind of shoot the shit like that and have fun, which I really enjoy about your whole vibe.
Mm-hmm. Dude, it was okay. In that clip, I remember that to this day. It was Relin and my buddy Beetlejuice, and we were all just playing trios at the moment. And again, it's just vibes. We don't really care. We want to go serious, and we'll play serious, and we have to. But the game, we were pretty much getting punished that entire night with sweats nonstop. So I'm like, you know what, dudes, let's just chill. And they were like, what do you mean? And I'm telling, hey, yo, Relin, go long. He goes, what you talking about? So I throw it at him. Okay, I throw it at Beetle, and then she catches it, throws it right back at me. And I told Relin to go long. And I can't say the words on here, but this dude lights up the freaking canister and throws a lit one at me and try to not. Okay, this guy right here is a complete king of trolls, okay? But I was trying to get an NFL contract. But yeah. Nothing. I'm trying to have the fun. I'm just trying to have the fun, okay? Like sometimes it's just you gotta mix it up a little bit with your community, you know, just have some fun instead of, you know,
Gotta have a balance.
Exactly. Most of the time I like to, you know, go for the kills, non-meta weapon kills, get high kill games, but hey, sometimes in life you gotta mix up the pot, you know, and just, you know, let the chat eat it up, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Feel you.
Oh man, someone says Riot Shield Cali sticks. Don't bring that back, bro. Don't ever say that again. Love you a long time.
So on a little more serious note, there was I don't want to call it a trend or anything like that, but there was a moment of time where people started to hate raids. It got a name and stuff like that, and it was typically targeting people of color and stuff like that. And you were actually a victim of some of them as well. So, what was it like going through that and kind of fighting through it and shaking it off and pretty much showing that you weren't phased from it? So, what was it like during that time?
Well, I wasn't really surprised, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I got hit by 3 of them. So I'll get like disgusting whispers on Twitter or Twitch. And especially for me, like a black man in color, it's just, I grew up with that as a kid, like back in middle school, like doing racial things, high school. You know, I did finish college, but I had to deal with that in college too. But it's hard out there nowadays, especially with, you know, even in content creation or anything, like any type of job. But for hate raids, I wasn't really fazed by it. Like, it's just, it kind of motivates me to keep going. Like, you know, like anyone, especially like, it's like a message out there that's no matter what race you are, like you can overcome anything. You can, you know, just, how can I put this without getting too emotional here? But yeah, it's a confidence booster. It's, you know, it's like, hey, this guy, it's just a, you know, what's that thing they always say? Haters are your motivators. Is that what they say it? Okay. So, but like I said, dealing with 3 hate raids, I just sit there and laugh, and just move on with my day. I don't get like super emotional. I don't cry about it or anything. Yeah, I'll probably tweet about it or anything, like, you know, at Twitch or something, but I'm not going to go out of my way and like, it's not going to stop me from doing what I love doing and, you know, making videos, making people laugh, streaming. It's hey, I'm here for it. That's what I'm put on this earth to do, and I'm going to continue to do that.
Yeah, something that was really disappointing about that to me was the lack of response from Twitch, because this had been going on for weeks and weeks, and more people would tweet about it, and you know, it would be trending. A lot of big creators would make a point of saying either they were a victim of it or they were just trying to bring attention to the problem. But obviously there were a lot of workarounds for these people, because they could change characters to try and like get around the banned messages. And I mean, there were a lot of loopholes that Twitch didn't seem to be able to really do anything about. So it's one of those things where I was disappointed watching this. And like they talk a good game about making it a diverse platform and protecting people who, you know, might be victimized by stuff like this. But then when, you know, push comes to shove, what are they doing about it? Not too much. So like that was a little bit disappointing. But at the same time, you know, when you were saying that you were finding a way to make it a confidence booster, people, like, obviously they're doing it just to be awful people, but at the same time, they probably see someone like you who's having fun, you know, having a good stream, vibing, you know, you got a good thing going on, and well, they're picking you, you know, for that reason too. Like, oh, we're going to ruin his day because he seems to be doing really well. Like, so in a really weird sense, it's like, it's almost like telling you that you're doing something right. Like you're getting, which you don't want to be getting hate, of course, but like for people to target you for that, you know, and I don't know. I mean, if you were a nobody who, you know, was just miserable all the time, they wouldn't need to ruin your day, right? So
Exactly.
So to be able to bounce back from that and just keep keep on doing your thing, and brush them off, laugh them off. It says a lot, and to certainly not quit over it. I mean, here you are today. You made it through, and it's great to see that you've been able to handle it like that. But it's just sad that people they feel the need to behave like that. And,
it's unfortunate. It really is.
Just you hate.
There wasn't
to
really
see
like
that.
any urgency or anything like that from Twitch. Like,
No,
I got more answers and like solutions came from like Reddit threads and stuff like that. Like, shouts out to JJ. Everyone knows Unknown JJ, one of our better mods.
Yeah.
But he was like, yo, like, because at the time he was only a VIP. He's like, hey, can I have mod real quick? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, all right. He's like, I just need to do something. He's like, from this Reddit thread. And next thing you know, there was like 400 accounts that were suddenly banned and everything like that. And he's like, this is our like accounts that were known for like starting these like hate raids and stuff like that. And he's like, but he's like, people are finding out like what accounts are spamming these types of messages. And he's like, and people are posting them on Reddit to like to ban them. But other than that, like Twitch didn't really say anything or anything like that. And so it was like wild to me, like even the bigger creators who you would see, like Spencer said, it was trending for a while, but there wasn't really any action taken from them. And it was like, I was like kind of like thrown back from it. Like, what the hell? Like, it was just insane that there was like pretty much zero urgency on that topic. And people really took it into their own hands to find the solutions.
Yeah.
Breaks
my heart to see a lot of people like I've seen people like, not like, I've seen it like all over Twitter, and I've seen some people on Reddit that literally gave up because they were just getting so much, hate raids, like especially like, Black women, how I don't know, but it's just something I've seen. I've seen this on Twitter. Like I don't know them, but it's trending all over the place, and I've seen people retweet it nonstop. Like this, Twitch got to do something about it. Like, I don't know, but hopefully we'll see something. But
a little more effective response, hopefully.
Exactly.
Yeah, in the absence of actual like action from Twitch, I know a lot of people were like, in addition to just making people more aware of this on social media, I did see people that were coming up with some quasi solutions of, you can make a hotkey, or if you have a stream deck, you can do that and just immediately set it to like subscriber only chat or follower only chat. Just things like that where you can press a button, you can clear the chat, you can, set it to a restricted chat mode, something like that, where even though like you can't really prevent it, like you can ban the accounts and hope that other people don't come in. You can ban messages and hope that they don't have different messages. But there were also just some other ways that people were trying to come up with, like within their communities, to try and handle that. And so for like mods and streamers to be kind of coordinating like that, I think is really good. And I'm glad that people were able to kind of come together and try and find ways around this, but it just shouldn't have to happen to begin with, right? Like,
that's what I'm saying,
man. Jeez. So
it's 2022, bro.
Honestly, I have to ask, with not just like that, but you've had some stuff in your personal life with family health issues, and the game has, it's kind of like an up and down thing with Warzone and each COD, like how have you managed to stay on the path that you're on Twitch, like maintain that motivation that kind of gets you through a lot of those trials where, things get thrown your way that you're just not foreseeing, but you have to kind of work with it. What has it been all this time that's just kind of kept you going there?
Oh, well, it's kind of like a balance. I'm trying to balance things, like, find like a set schedule. Like, it's so hard. I tell my child all the time, I'm trying to like make a, good schedule, because I know I got to take care of family always first, for sure. And then I got Twitch on the other hand. And then sometimes I'll have like, okay, I have time to stream. Let's go ahead and try to pop the stream for several hours and see how far we can go. And then there's be some days, family. But what keeps me going is because my family members see me, like they know that I stream all the time. They follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that. And they know they don't want to hold me back, but I know they're not holding me back because I love my family dearly, and I'll always do what I can to, stop the stream. Like, And I tell them all the time, the stream is just, hey, that can always wait. And I always like tell them like, you know, you guys will always be my number one trophy. You know, you guys will always be there for me, like no matter what. And I'll be the same way for them. But what motivates me is just that they understand like the struggles that I've been through in life, and they always knew that gaming was my number one thing that keeps me, you know, relaxed and calm. Because I'm being stressed out with family. It's been rough for the past few months, especially with my father and my grandmother not doing so well with health because she's getting older. But they understand though. But you know, God's with me. God's always been. He's with all of us. Yeah.
Sure.
Sorry.
So to kind of backpedal a little bit, when did you join Skirata Gaming? How did they approach you? And how long have you been in it? Because I actually don't know this.
Give me a second here. The lovely Spencer has recruited me not too long ago. So it's definitely been over a year.
2 years in April. Yeah.
There you go.
It was about a month into COVID when we had a little wave of recruitment, and I've been working on Blessed for a while.
I was gonna say it's I've known like he followed me like on social media before I even joined Skirata, and I noticed him in my stream, and I'm like, yo, Original Bon Jovi's been coming to my stream a lot. He must really like me. So I'm like, but ever since I joined Skirata, like I still haven't met everybody, which I'm bad at that. I'm very sorry. I really am. But it was a blessed opportunity to get the chance to join an amazing organization in the first place. And I didn't think I was going to be able to join any type of, group.
Yeah.
So, and I thought it was going to be like a, guy who doesn't do anything, or I don't know. But when he told me that, hey, you want to join Skirata? Like I literally shocked. I got shocked for a hot second. I'm just like, wait, what? And I told my mom, I told my cousins, I told everybody. They thought it was really cool. And then Spencer's sending me a Skirata jersey, which I thought it was really cool. I still wear it. Don't get me wrong. I don't even care. It's hot out here. I still wear it. I even wore it last week to church, and they thought it was really sick to see that.
Love that.
And I don't know why I'm wearing the Skirata jersey in the Holy Spirit building, but I was in the moment. Okay, like I looked good in purple, so I had to do it. You looking good in purple. I'm just being honest. I got some purple over there, but I don't know, man. Like just getting just being part of Skirata is a huge blessing for me, and then many years to come, 100%. And I'm glad I'm here today.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe that it's been 2 years now. Like that first year of COVID in 2020, it just felt like it was going on forever and ever. Like, of course, COVID started, but then it was like one world catastrophe after another, and just it went on forever. And then 2021, and at least the first bit of 2022, I feel like it's just been
just like that, bro.
Gone just like that. But I think I got to know you. I don't know if MW had been out. I think it was maybe at the beginning of MW, because you were still playing Blackout. It was before Warzone had been released, and so you were in like your Blackout Year 2 mode, and that was a lot of fun. I want to say it was about October or November 2019 when I started watching your stream. But,
yeah,
I was immediately kind of captivated by the whole Yoshi theme that you really had going on. Then you had some like major overlays. I think it was different than the ones you've got now, but it was like all decked out in Nintendo, and of course you were just vibing on Blackout there all the time. It was a lot of fun, and
I miss those days, man. I can still bring them back 100%. But yeah, those are my it was during Blackout when Modern Warfare came out. At first, I wasn't really a fan of Modern Warfare's multiplayer because it was very slow paced, campy, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And then I got used to it. I'm like, okay, this is a challenge because everyone plays a lot slower. And I'm an aggressive player for multiplayer. I'm just going after people. But I think, was it November 2019? I'm pretty sure it was November 2019. I'm 100% positive. But but yeah, ever since then, bro, it's just been a vibe. And I have like I still have my old emails from back then anyway. Shout out to Mary out there. But she's been she made my emotes, and then bringing Yoshi into the mix because Yoshi's my all-time favorite Nintendo character. Yes, Nintendo is the GOAT. But yeah, Yoshi's always been like my number one favorite, character. Like to me, he's like a hero because I don't know if you guys ever play like the Yoshi games where he carries Baby Mario on his back all the time, going through the courses. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, he's a hero in my eyes. So let's bring him to my Twitch life and see if anybody vibe with it. So, man, but bro, I got a giant Yoshi onesie on the way. So you guys be ready. I had
taking it to the next level.
Listen. I have to, man. Like even the church would agree. I'm wearing it at church one day. They're gonna see a giant grown man in a Yoshi onesie. Bro. I got to do it, bro. Yes, it was a waste of money, but I'm doing it.
Nah, he'll get his money's worth. He'll put it to use.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, just wait till those gifted subs start pouring in,
You guys should have seen my mom a few weeks ago. Dude, she caught me twerking in here, bro.
No.
Yes, I was like this, and I'm like,
I can explain.
And
did you and Mama Blessed have a chat after?
We did, and she was like, "Come here," and I was like, "Okay, I don't like where this is going." She's like, "Just sit down." I'm like, "Okay, what's going on here?" She was like, "So I caught you in your room. You got the lights, you got the pretty lights on, the ring light cameras on, and everything." And I'm like, "Okay, where are you getting at?" And all of a sudden, you got your butt just shaking on camera. Like, what is this? This ain't no club. Why are you in there shaking your butt? And I'm like, Mom, I'm just vibing. By twerking? And I'm like, why not? And she was like, I don't know who you are anymore, but I still love you though, son. And then she was like, and then for some reason, like I didn't know that she was in here until like a phone like was creeping in like this. Like it just creeped in because she literally recorded me doing it, and then she slowly like looked at me, went just nodded her head and walked out. And then she showed all her friends that she worked with, and then all of a sudden I was like, hey, he can twerk. He didn't come to the club and do that in front of me. And I'm like, whoa. But I don't know. But that day I told myself, lock the door before you do something crazy like that. My mom, she comes in the room very sneaky. I had no clue.
She's a mom. They just got it.
They just got it.
They just got it.
They got it, bro. Like she had dead silence and came in here, and I had no idea. So
oh my god,
yeah. The
best thing is leaving the door open after your mom's done in there. It's like pull the door shut. Come on,
bro. The thing is, I thought my door was all the way. I thought it was all the way closed, bro. I really thought. I'm like, okay, it's closed. We're good. All right, chat, you ready for something? And then here it comes, like a blonde-headed woman with a phone like this is walking in, and like sat in the living room. We talked for at least 30 minutes in the living room. At least 30 minutes. And I'm like,
oh boy.
And I was embarrassed, but I laughed at it. But I was very embarrassed at first.
I know what you mean.
But I'm chilling though.
So far on this amazing journey, what has been your favorite memory so far from streaming?
Favorite memory from streaming? I have several actually. If you guys don't mind hearing them.
Go ahead.
My number one favorite is just joining Skirata, 100%. And I never thought I would join anything. Like I said before, yeah. It's time to cry it out, bro. And like joining Skirata was my biggest accomplishment for one, and getting raided by Alexandra herself, which never thought I would be a part of that. And I think it's when she caught me doing like a chicken dance or something. It was something like that. But yeah, but I had to pick one. Skirata, 1,000,000,000%. My favorite memory.
Love it.
Absolutely.
Love to hear that. Well, I know that we've talked a lot about your journey on Twitch and stuff, but I know you also upload YouTube videos, and you recently passed 500 subs on there. So how's the YouTube grind been treating you?
It's good. Like it's been a little tough at first, but I've been trying to like, do more videos instead of short videos. I've been trying to do like a lot of solo grinding. I've also been trying to do like old Call of Duty, all old Call of Duty games. I know a lot of people still love seeing like, BO4,
Oh
Cold
yeah.
War, World War II, all that stuff. But the solos grind's been real. Like it's been really good. We're on the road to 1K. We're almost at 600
Yes,
now,
sir.
so we're on the road.
Hey,
So
we love
it,
that.
it's
1K by MW2.
it's another challenge. Oh, Modern Warfare 2, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put my my hype all the way up. I gotta see some results first before I, go all crazy. I got to. But yeah, but YouTube, still learning. I'm still learning it now. Still learning how to edit really, really well.
Yeah.
Trying to do more commentating as I play, which is still kind of tough. But I'm working on it though. Once we hit 1K, I'm celebrating, bro. We're celebrating.
For sure.
So we hit around the 45-minute mark. So if anyone in chat is there, flies by.
I know that went by really quick.
I really did. Sorry if I talked up a storm. I'm sorry.
No, absolutely, we love it.
We
So
love
if
it.
anyone does have any questions for Blessed or anyone, Spencer, myself, and you guys are in chat, feel free to ask away, please.
Yeah, so just type them out there if you've got anything that you'd like to share. But we can kind of get started with. I have no idea how to say your name. I'm so sorry. I see you everywhere, and I don't know how to say it.
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Oh.
I see it now. Kennedy.
Kenny.
Yeah, Kennedy.
Kennedy.
For everyone, how can your community support you best in situations like hate raids or other negative experiences while streaming? Blessed, you like to go first?
I would love to go first. When we did go through our first hate raid, I mean, my mods were like 100% there. As soon as they saw it, they were like on the ball, getting rid of it. But my community was like a 100% on my side, showing me that, hey, we still love you. We're still on your side. We're still supporting you no matter who tries to ruin your experience on Twitch. And but I don't know. But the best thing, I don't know. I have a great community. Like I really have, and I always will. And they always have my back. So I'm really blessed and appreciate that everyone's been like on my side during these hate raids. So.
For me, so far the best approach has been killing people with kindness. We know COD gets a little toxic at times, and people like to come in and talk their shit real quick. But and it's like some of the people who have been like returning viewers have been people who have like tried to come in and like try to talk some stuff real quick and stuff like that. And I was just like, yo, like, yeah, bro, you got me, GG's, like whatever. And then they'll be like, oh, you're actually kind of cool about it. And I'm like, yeah. It's a game, you're gonna die. It's cool, bro. Like it's all good. Like whatever. But I do have some other viewers who like try to be like, you won't say that to his face though, or like 1v1 him, and I'm like, no, like it's cool. It's cool. But definitely killing people with kindness is definitely the way to go about it, because those people actually end up coming back because they like the vibe, they love the environment that's around it, and they actually end up like apologizing later on, like, yo, I'm sorry, I came off as like dick and stuff like that. But definitely killing people with kindness is definitely the way to go about it for any negative experiences so far.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so I can't speak to the hate raid situation, but for negative experiences, having a good group of moderators is obviously pretty helpful. If you're busy streaming, trying to focus on the game, and you got a whole bunch of stuff going down in chat, it's nice to have people that can just sit there and, block, delete, block, clear, whatever the case may be. That's really helpful. But, also just in terms of moral support, like if something really big goes down and you're just like feeling awful about it, like, we've had some fair share of nonsense go on, whether it's on the team channel or whatever. You get the occasional view botting, follow botting, and just all that kind of nonsense.
Want to become famous?
Yeah, want to become famous,
dude.
By real viewers, primers, and
I know you guys and myself still go through that want to be famous stuff.
Yeah. From time to time, you can turn on the verified account feature, which definitely helps, or the 2-factor feature, whatever it's called.
I need to do that.
Yeah, but anyway, that's you know, having good moderators is good, but also like the people in Skirata have just been really awesome. Like in the past when things have happened, we've all just kind of hopped in Discord, like some of the other management people and I, and you know, we just kind of like, you know, have a collective deep breath and say like, you know, screw these guys. Like they, you know, they're trying to rain on the parade. Like, okay, you know,
Yeah.
you know, living rent free, man. So just having good moral support from friends is really helpful in addition to the good mod community. So yeah, I like that question a lot for sure.
Going with what Tevin said earlier, like especially when I'm killing people in solos, like with off meta weapons, I've been using, you know, the Kilo again or the Odin or something, and I absolutely dropped somebody, and they have TTV, and then I have TTV in my clan tag. I don't anymore because I'm like, it was whatever. But when I did had it, they would come to my stream like, bro, you're a bot, and I'm like, all right, GG's, bro. Like I appreciate you coming in, but yeah, just kill him with kindness, bro. It is what it. Hey, if you kill me, I kill you. GG's regardless. So
yeah,
I'm with that. I'm with that 100%.
I think the funniest part about like off meta weapons is like when you find someone's like if they use like a ridiculous reticule, like if they look through a site and it's something completely random, and like I'll pick it up, I'm like, what is this? Like, do people choose to play with this on the daily? And
dude, you'd be
it
surprised.
works for him. It works for him, yeah.
Dude, when I was playing solos one day, I got destroyed by a guy with a ram with a sniper scope on it. It was actually kind of beaming. I'm not gonna lie. The reason why, because I was talking to him, he came in my stream when he killed me. I was like, why do you have that? And he was like, bro, I want them to freak out when they see a glint every time I aim at them. So, and he's like, yeah, I play on keyboard and mouse. I'm like, oh, no wonder you can aim so well with that thing. He was like, yeah, man, yeah. But I was like, all right, GG's. And I tried it on for myself. I'm like, this thing kind of beans, but I was like, I'm just seeing some dude just like trying to bunny hop, trying to avoid the getting hit. I'm like, I'm just looking at you like
that. Yeah, like seeing like a sniper glint, like everyone panics. There's always that piece of panic whenever anyone sees a glint.
I'm with that sometimes. Sometimes I'll freak out a little bit.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm like, I don't know if that's a car or now the HD. I'm really paranoid now. Now the HDR is like a monster. Same for the ZR. I'm trying the AX50, but you know, I'm trying.
I was an HDR over AX50 in Verdansk.
Yep,
absolutely loved it.
Best sniper of all time.
Yeah. Oh, I just wanted to mention because I just remembered and I had to look it up to verify. But you do have the most viewed video ever on our YouTube channel with 271,000 views. So how does it feel to be famous?
Wait,
the Juggernaut one is at like 54. I think this one is
270,000.
This one Blessed basically used one of his teammates as bait. He like went to res him and then let him res.
Was this like at port or something? And
it was yeah.
My teammate was knocked, obviously, and then he said like Jesus Christ or something.
Yeah. He said, "Don't talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Don't talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ."
and that got 271,000 views.
I'm shocked. I saw that and I was really shocked.
The shorts algorithm has been a lot more predictable lately. I feel like it kind of caps you at just shy of 2,000 views. At least that's what I've seen in my experience. But like back then, you know, the most random things ever go viral, and never in a million years. Like that was a funny clip. I knew it would get some clicks, but never in a million years would I have thought that we'd end up with, you know, almost 300,000 views on it. Like
over a 250,000.
Over baiting somebody.
Yeah. You just 250,000 people saw you.
That's insane.
Like, I love that.
That's a W. Let's go.
That was really incredible. I just remember seeing that, and I think I DM'd you. I said something like, "Oh, you're famous now."
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, "Wait, what are you talking about?"
What do you mean?
And I went to this the Skirata channel. I'm like, "What?" Yeah, I was like, "That was lit to see that." I'm glad so many people decided to like that video. I don't know. I don't remember how many likes you got on that video, but that was insane when I saw it blow up. Like less than 5 hours. It blew up, something like that.
Yeah, it got 12,000 likes, and the comments were amazing too.
I have to go back and look at that.
The number one comment was, if that's considered high IQ, the world is lost. Good play, though.
Backhanded compliment real quick.
Yeah. Like, it's not high IQ, but good play. Oh, okay, thanks.
Okay. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you, I guess. We had a couple more questions that kind of get at what we've been talking about earlier in terms of your main source of motivation. So, Binksy, we did kind of touch on that, but I think I'll go to Frosty's one because that's a little more general. So, yeah, with Call of Duty being the way it is, what motivates you to stay on COD or Warzone in general?
Should I go first? I'm down.
Yeah, this is for you, I think.
I don't know if that what motivates you to stay on COD. Oh, bro, I love the franchise the way it is. Like I said, ever since I started playing back in Modern Warfare 2, I fell in love with the franchise ever since. Like, no matter if it's a bad Call of Duty or a good Call of Duty, I'm always gonna play it. It doesn't have to be Warzone. Like, I've always loved the multiplayer experience as well. But yeah, man, I just got to keep myself rolling. Like, I want the franchise to do well too. Like, I know a lot of people, and I know we all know Activision and Raven Software. It's just like it's like shitting on COD's throat right now with bugs and all that. But I still want to see the game grow. That's why I always play it, try to have fun with it. No matter if I play multiplayer, zombies, Warzone, mainly Warzone, but still, that's just my personal opinion on what that's what motivates me to stay on the game, basically.
Are we all answering this one?
Yeah, we might as well.
Might as well.
About you,
we
Tom?
all play it. Might as well. All right.
Yeah.
Mine's just to simply keep outdoing myself. I want to keep getting better. That's about it. Whether it's off meta or with meta weapons, there's a bar that I set for myself, and I just always want to keep surpassing it. And sometimes I can do a little flashy, do it in a maid outfit, and was killing kids in a maid outfit, and that was a whole other bar.
Dude, you should see me. I'm out here in a judge outfit and with a chicken hat on my head, and it's so freaking hot in that thing, bro. But some dude came in my stream like, bro, you just broke my ankles, and I'm like, yeah, man, you got killed by a giant chicken, technically. So. I don't know.
You imagine you get killed and you see the TTV clan tag. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to this chat, and then you just see this chicken,
big old chicken. I'm like, what the heck are you, bro? Oh God, I gotta put TTV back in my clan. I gotta do that now.
I would uninstall if I saw that.
That's how it was, because I made sure to play Vanguard multiplayer that day. Yeah. And I was like, just letting everyone know. Every time I was at the top of the leaderboard, I was like, I just want to let y'all know, I'm in a maid outfit right now, and you guys are dying to me. And I had cat ears on and everything. And people would come in, they're like, holy shit, you're not lying. You actually are. And I'm like, yep, I know.
I need to do that. I need to put TTV back in my clan tag and try to get those people back in there. Yeah. I've also been doing killing streamers. I got a killing streamers video coming up soon, so that's gonna be hilarious. You should hear what they have to say to me after that. It's woo.
It surprises you what some of the Twitch streamers happen to say in game chat. You'd think people would have more common sense, but not always. For my part, I don't know if I have a whole lot of motivation to play COD. I haven't touched multiplayer since December 30th. I went to play the other day, actually, and come to find out one of our own team members had got my account shadow banned for me. Not the first time, but the one time that I had thought, you know what? I'm going to get on shipment, run around with the Tommy gun. No, I couldn't even get on. So... my COD multiplayer motivation is definitely at an all-time low, but I do enjoy Warzone mainly because I've got a pretty good squad that I can run with on Rebirth, and they're patient with me being a complete bot, and but they're also good and we can win. So the combination of actually being good and being patient with a total noob like me is really appreciated.
You're not a noob.
So they keep me coming back to that. In addition to all you guys that, I do love the community, even if I'm awful at the game. So I'm definitely in here for that.
You're not a noob. Get out of here, bro.
I might not be a noob, but I sure play like one. So it do be like that. Now, I guess I have one final question for you. Now, we've got MW2 coming out here in the fall, as far as I know, followed by Warzone 2 coming out shortly thereafter, a few months later.
Mhm.
What are you hoping to see from those games? Like in a perfect world, what would you want to see from them?
A perfect world, I would love to see them, more content is like my biggest, like, the goal for the game, and a lot of support for console, because since I play on console, the game has been brutal on PlayStation console, no matter you're playing Vanguard or Warzone. But since Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 is on the way, hopefully we can just see, I don't know if this is gonna ever happen, but you know, microtransactions is like definitely like their biggest like achieve like goal is for this year. But
Yeah.
I got like 5 things I can say. Map voting, I can say skill-based matchmaking toned down just a little bit. Iconic maps. I know a lot of people probably in chat agree with me. Iconic maps as well. Yes, FOV for console. I will say that, even though I don't really care for FOV, but yeah, FOV for console, and just not having the lobbies split up after every match. I know a lot. I feel like that right there can create friendships and rivalries while you're playing multiplayer online. But we'll see what Modern Warfare 2 has to say this upcoming fall. But I'm excited for the game, though. I really am. Hopefully we'll get like a huge multiplayer buff, because I would love to see the multiplayer experience get more attention in Warzone, in my opinion.
Yeah, that was something, that last point, especially with the lobbies not breaking, that I really agree with, because back in the day, like I'm talking BO3, IW, even World War II to an extent, like to be able to get on with your friends and just absolutely shit on people and then face them again and again. And, they're getting mad, so they're going to try harder. And you get a little bit of a rivalry going. And
that's the best thing. That's COD, bro.
And you're just going to keep playing against each other until finally, like, you either get tired of winning and it's like, whatever, or they get so upset and demoralized.
They finally beat you once and leave after that.
And the number of times that happened, and I ended up friending like maybe the best player on the other team, or we might even invite him to Skirata. Like we did that a lot in BO3. We'd just destroy people and then like pick their top 2, the 2 that would go positive, and say, "You want to join the squad?" And it worked really well. Yeah, I really
no hard
feelings. Really want to see that. So fingers crossed, please God, hopefully we can get a lot of those features brought back in. But I
can't wait, bro. I can't wait.
Tevin, you got anything for us?
No, nothing.
All right. Well, we've got our lovely co-host in chat here, Miss Lainie, is reminding everyone that, if you're listening live, be sure to go follow us on your podcast app of choice. Look up Beyond Streaming or Skirata Gaming. You can find the podcast there and listen back to the audio whenever you want. It's a great way to, pass time while driving or something. Maybe you're at the gym, put on one of our content creators and listen. It's a really good time. So yeah, be sure to check that out. Leave us a 5-star review if you are listening there after the fact. And, Blessed, it's been a really fun conversation. It's good talking to you. And Tevin, thank you for
appreciate the invite, guys.
Yeah. No, it's been really good. So guys, we'll be back hopefully in a couple weeks.
2 weeks.
Maybe 2 weeks, maybe. Hopefully.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that. Follow us on Twitter, and we will catch you in the next one. Oh, and by the way, all the links for Blessed can be found in the description or in the show notes, depending on where you're watching or listening. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day.
Later, guys.